have a mic in my hand. I don't know. I kind of like holding a mic. It makes me feel like I'm doing a podcast or something. Anyways, nobody asked for the podcast. Actually, some people have, and maybe one day I'll get to it. I just wanted to make a video to talk about my thoughts, my content, where I'm at. Also, this is the first glance of my new apartment. It's really not much that you guys are seeing. There's a massive pole behind me. Welcome to my apartment. I'm just going to spitball my thoughts, and as you guys can also see, the title of this video, probably, I'm going back to Twitch. If you have never clicked in or seen any of my videos, hi, my name is Leslie. I've been a streamer, content creator for 10 years almost, coming up February. Been ups and downs, played this game, that game. I do mostly gaming. I have a lot of great friends. Sorry if you can hear my cat's litter. Mushroom? Not the time. I don't know what I'm doing, but I do what I don't know what I do. Wait, I don't know what I'm doing in front of people. I just live life and I just go live and I do things a lot while I'm on stream. It's hard. I struggle to find a balance with it. As you guys can probably see from the random changes in content over the years. If you've been following me since 2015, well, you've kind of grown up with me. I've spent my entire 20s almost streaming and it feels like a blur. I just recently went to my friend Kimmy's birthday and I officially celebrated I think 10 years of knowing her. That was a crazy thing because a decade to know somebody is a long time. That's just crazy. So my streaming career has really felt like a long time and I've changed a lot. I've learned a lot. Anyway, so a lot of that journey was done on Twitch and I grew a whole community on Twitch and my entire life changed before my eyes on Twitch. And I met some of the most incredible people I've ever met. I had also some of my lowest lows on Twitch. I've cried, I've laughed and cried, I've screamed, I've gotten into arguments, I've gotten engaged, all on stream. And that was all on Twitch. And I was one of the most fortunate people in the entire world to get one of these awesome platform deals around 2022, I believe 2022. I am one of the most fortunate. I can't not get over how thankful I am for the opportunity to have streamed on YouTube. I don't know. It was, I'm just so lucky. Okay. So shout out Jeffrey, by the way. Jeffrey is pretty much the guy at YouTube for YouTube Live. And he's just been so helpful and so understanding of pretty much anything or any time I needed time off or just helpful. Anyways, I moved over to YouTube. I enjoyed YouTube. YouTube was very easy to stream on. A lot of people followed me over from Twitch and I feel like I was able to still have a wonderful community, do a lot of things on YouTube. Everything I was able to do on Twitch, I was almost able to do on YouTube. There's obviously some things that I love about Twitch that YouTube just doesn't have. Ultimately, it is just where more of my friends are. I feel like I am on an island when I'm on YouTube. So I know it's just a click of a button and it's not really a big deal, but sometimes it does feel like you are really separated. The raiding, there's not a natural way to raid people. You have to tell people go over to this whole new link instead of just /raid. The emote culture is just built into Twitch. I think the chat experience, and everyone talks about this, is just more fun and engaging. And that is simply, it's a huge deal for streaming. You can just say, oh, it's just the chat. But ultimately as a streamer, that's kind of all I do is react to chat and chat reacts to me. It feels like this natural conversation that goes back and forth. So if my chat experience is not as good on YouTube, it's going to severely impact my experience as a streamer, right? So I think people undersell how important the chat experience is, or maybe they don't. Obviously, there's some things that are amazing about YouTube that I just wish I could pick up and take to Twitch, and that's the rewinding, fast forwarding, catching up. The whole player is just better, way better on YouTube, and I am spoiled by it. Me watching YouTube streamers, then I go to Twitch and I'm hit with ads and I'm hit with all this stuff. I miss a funny moment, I have to clip the moment, I have to clip the stream, I have to go back on their profile, go to the VOD. So yeah, that part sucks on Twitch. But ultimately, I think I will have a better time on more seamlessly integrated into the Twitch community. After all, it is kind of where I came from. It is just where I came from. So I will be streaming on Twitch. Actually, the plan currently is that I'm multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch, but multi-stream is not live on YouTube. So it's only as soon as I end the stream, the VOD will appear on my YouTube channel that you're watching this on under the live panel, just as my normal streams on YouTube did, and you'll be able to access them like normal. But while the stream is actually live, it is not going to be live on YouTube. if that makes sense. Essentially, just I'm going to be live on Twitch, and then the VODs will be live on both my Twitch channel and my current YouTube channel, not my VOD channel. So I hope that makes things a little bit easier and more digestible. But yeah, anyways, I am just forever grateful for these past 10 years. Now I feel like I've like chilled out a good amount. I'm 31, guys. I'm turning 32, and I realize like I sound like such a boomer. I sound old, but I am not 20 anymore. Naturally, I think like, yes, I have a little less energy, or like I'm disconnected a bit from like some of the stuff the Zoomers are saying, or like TikTok and stuff. I feel like I'm slow to learn things now. I'm like, I'm getting there. I'm old. But that doesn't mean I want to stop sharing my journey and documenting my life, especially because I realize that a lot of my audience grows up with me, and you guys are growing up with me. So maybe you guys are also in your late 20s or early 30s or older. I just want to make an active shift in my content. That's the plan. Is like a lot of the videos you guys are going to see here are likely going to be more about things that like more of the content that I actually watch personally. So more lifestyle stuff, comfy vlogs, maybe some cooking, maybe like me showing you guys my favorite spots around Los Angeles, because those are the videos I watch. Like I literally, like when I'm in the bath or I'm doing my makeup, that's what I watch. That is what I consume. It's podcasts, 1. 2, it's just like people sharing their lives, because I love to, I don't know, I feel less alone when I'm like watching people do that. And then of course I'll be streaming, and streaming will be primarily gaming. I'm just saying, I think the content shift here will be me doing things around the house, around the apartment, cooking, sharing my favorite little life hacks with you guys. And so I hope that's cool. And if it's not, that's cool. You don't have to watch my videos. Okay, I'm ranting, and I don't want this video to be 30 minutes long, so, or maybe it will be. But ultimately, yeah, so I'm back on Twitch, twitch.tv/Fuslie. Thank you to everyone who has been on any part of my journey, whether it was the very start, when I was a baby on Twitch, whether you came in maybe during the Just Friends era, streamer camp, there's just so many eras. GTA, Among Us, Animal Crossing, I had a chess era. There was a time where just playing Mafia with a bunch of friends. Yeah, whatever era you guys were a part of, thank you for being a part of that era with me. And maybe right now I'm in my old confused era where I just yap a lot, and I have cats, and I'm just a cat lady now. But yeah, now I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna try out a new recipe. It's gonna be mackerel. I've never cooked it before, but I saw a girl I saw on TikTok named Tiffy Cooks, I believe. Shout out Tiffy Cooks, because she's taught me a lot of my favorite recipes. I'm gonna be making mackerel, and then I'll share some of my current favorite things. Current favorite thing number 1, my cat Mushroom. Current favorite thing number 2, Sock, my other cat. I love them equally, I swear. She was just closer to me. Current favorite thing number 3, my Steam Deck. I got a Steam Deck, and I have been playing Hades. I didn't think I would like this game, but it is so satisfying. I'm bad at it. I'm not making too much progress. I'm about like 3 hours into it, but it is so satisfying. I like to pick it up for like 40 minutes a day, and then I go die, restart, die, and then I move on to my next thing. But if you are looking for like a gift for Christmas or for yourself, and you're wanting to splurge, the Steam Deck OLED, this one, it is really good. Like the screen is so nice. It's light, way lighter than I thought. Wow, I really feel like this is a sponsored segment. It's not. It's great. It's really, really good. It's so good. So if you want to get a Steam Deck, use my code. No, I don't have a code. But yeah, that's my current favorite thing, number 3. Father. Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is my current favorite thing. Number 4, it's my first watch through ever of this show, and I am 10 years late to the best show I have ever watched. I get the hype, guys. Like, I was not a believer. I mean, back in the day, like, everyone I know was watching Game of Thrones. I remember going to EDC, and we were all late to EDC because everybody wanted to watch the finale. And I was like, dude, come on, let's go. Let's go to EDC. No, we all watched the finale, and I didn't. I just sat in the other room. And now I'm like, I wish I could go back in time and experience everything with everybody, because I'm literally 10 years late, and I'm freaking out over the Red Wedding episode. And I've hit the Purple Wedding, if you guys know. I think that's what they call it, the Purple Wedding. Joffrey. Okay. And I met Oberyn Martell, and I'm obsessed. I don't want to do any spoilers here. Is it weird if I do spoilers here? No, I shouldn't. I could just rant about it. I'm in love. It's such a good show. I love it. Ah, God, the storytelling, the world building, the music. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so good. Okay, so if you haven't seen Game of Thrones and you can handle gore, it's pretty intense. I won't lie. I cannot watch and eat at the same time because I will see a scene that will make me just lose my entire appetite. But if you're just in for a bomb AF story with amazing characters and just heartbreaking, yeah, Game of Thrones. I know, I'm late. And now for favorite thing number 5, we move to my kitchen. Oh, also, sorry, the bear ears. I swear it's not because I'm trying to like look so cutesy and ooh. I actually just love these because they pull the hair out of my face. I have bangs, which I hate. By the way, I need to like chop them. I might chop them off by myself. I might give myself a foos cut. I'm thinking about it. Favorite thing number 4. This is one of my favorite things. I've tried a lot of ways to make coffee over the years. Making cold brew, making your own cold brew is one of the best, easiest things to do in life. And I don't buy anything except the ground beans. Ground beans, is that what it is? Boom. I just get this stuff from Amazon. It's called Busy Cold Brew, okay? You just buy this bag, okay? You buy one of these. I just type in like cold brew liter cold brew maker, okay? The only thing this is, okay, let me explain. It's a mason jar that has a filter. So that's literally all this is, okay? So I fill this 3/4 of the way up. I eyeball it. It really is not a big deal. At first I was like, how much exactly? I just put like 3/4. I like a strong cold brew, so. And I'll show you my secret, okay, why this is so good. I just put filtered water all the way up to the top. Number 6, I don't even know what number we are on. My favorite thing in the world is this Koei filter. It is a water filter. It's Korean brand, and it is the best thing I have ever experienced in my life. I've had this for years now, and basically you do like cold water, ambient water, hot water, and it tastes amazing. Okay, so I'm just gonna fill this up. And then I just fill it up all the way to the top. Fill it up all the way to the top. Ta-da, filled to the top. And that's literally it. You just screw this on and put it in the fridge, and then it's done in 12 hours or the next morning. Oh, and obviously the next morning you take the filter out and you dump the beans, but then you have cold brew. Let me show you. I still have cold brew that I made a couple days ago. This is the best secret in the world. So some people are like, but yeah, cold brew tastes disgusting, which I kind of agree with, but not the way I enjoy it, okay? So boom, take your glass, bam, ice. You take your ice, and then you take your cold brew, and you fill it up, right? And then you're like, okay, well, now what? The secret. Cold foam, and it's like a sweet cold foam. Shout out Miss Remy Ashton. I love you. Your vlogs give me life, and I saw this in her vlog, and now I'm passing my knowledge over to you guys. So you literally just shake this up. Okay, it's a bit droopy, but I think that's kind of okay. And then you have this, right? And then mix it up. And this tastes so good, okay? So if you're a coffee enjoyer, I hope you are, because I just ranted for like the past 2 minutes about coffee. But if you like sweeter coffee, but you also like the strength of cold brew, this is the secret. This is all I've been doing. It's literally so good. And then you can just add less of this if you want. So that's my, I think, number 6 favorite thing right now. I am gonna do a grocery haul for you guys because I got groceries. Ultimately, I just want a lot more of my content on this channel to be just stuff I'm doing by myself, my downtime, maybe some like nighttime routines, sharing a recipe. I don't know, is that me getting old? I just kind of want to do more chill content like that. Anyways, so let's do a grocery haul. So number 1, I got these brioche slices of bread. I like to eat these. They're just good. And my secret with bread, I think this is maybe a well-known secret, but I kind of just started learning it, is that you can put bread in the freezer and it stays good for forever. So I just put my bread in the freezer and then I just put my toaster to frozen mode. And maybe the bread isn't as like good, maybe, I don't know. It tastes great to me. So this does not expire. I think in the freezer you go straight off. Next thing, I got some eggs, of course. I'm an eggy girl. I love eggs. I got some waffles because I love waffles. Love milk. Got me milk. Yakult. a favorite. Bananas, because bananas are the best. I like to put bananas in my smoothies, so actually what I do is I cut these up and then I put the cut up bananas in the freezer and then I put the freezer in the smoothie. Dark chocolate pretzels, because I love pretzels. Wow. Cliff bars, because sometimes you just need a Cliff bar. You know what I mean? What I drop. I'm gonna be making cold tofu tonight and putting like some soy sauce on it. This is part of it. It's like flakes. I've never made the recipe before, but speaking of tofu, bam, got me some tofu. I got mackerel tonight. I'm gonna do air fried mackerel. We'll see how it goes. Green onions, jasmine green tea, and some dashi soy sauce. I'm not actually too sure the difference between dashi soy sauce and regular soy sauce, but the recipe I'm looking at asks for it, so hopefully it's good. This is gonna be my #1 trigger for any chefs or anybody. Honestly, it triggers me. I have no counter space and no outlets on my island, so I have to put everything super close and right by the sink and then right by each other. And anyways, time to make rice, and then the fish we're gonna do in my Ninja air fryer. I really should have gotten the smaller version, but for some reason I really thought I was gonna be like cooking 2 things at once all the time. No, I should have gotten the baby one, and then this thing is awesome. 2 cups of rice, and I'll rinse it out until the water kind of runs clear. Honestly, I wouldn't take any cooking advice from me. I just kind of started. I mean, I do like think I'm pretty good, but I'm not like, you know, one of them TikTok chefs yet. And then I like to put like filtered water as the last one. I think you're supposed to. I don't really know. Listen, I actually didn't really start making rice until this year. I'm gonna fill this with some water. I'm pretty sure you guys can still hear me. So fun fact, I have to come to the bathroom every time I want to get filtered water because there was no kitchen space. I'm not peeing, I swear. Bam, put this in. Rice always goes in first because it takes the longest. And I just press one button. Okay, welcome to my office. I go to this website, or this girl, her name is Tiffy, and then she has a site called tiffycooks.com. Shout out Tiffy Cooks, because oh my goodness, she makes everything look so easy. Boom. 3 ingredient messy fried mackerel. Wait, messy, free, fried, crispy, okay, whatever. Literally, how can I mess this up? 400 degrees for 10 minutes. That's it, bing, bang, bop. And then at the 5-minute mark, I flip. Oh, I just cut some slices, and then in the skin, and then season, and then done. I feel like I just memorized that. And then the tofu is literally just the tofu. How hard can this be? Is it supposed to be frozen though? Like, this mackerel is frozen. Maybe I should try 1 before I air fry 2. Oh boy, I have no idea what I'm doing. Is this right? Okay, and then I'm supposed to crisscross the skin. I don't know how deep I'm supposed to go. Salt and pepper and salt and pepper and salt and pepper. Okay, bruh, I have no idea how much salt I just put on. This feels so janky. All right, well, just get on in there. That should be good. Go on in. And start. I hate onions, but not green ones. And when I say like not hate them, like I don't love green onions, but like I do think that they add a lot. Like when basically like if there's like a restaurant that calls for green onions, I usually like ask for like light green onions, but like I still want them. Like I think they do better a dish, but it's something about them white onions and the red onions that taste so bad to me. And I really, really just wish I liked onions because they are in absolutely everything. But I know it's not a mental thing because sometimes I don't know that there's onions in something and then I take a bite and I'm like, what is that? That's how I know, you know? Oh my God, I'm really in my vlogger era right now. Look at me. Leave in the comments below, like, if you guys are down with this kind of content, if you want to see, like, I don't know, any other, like, fun ideas, if you want to see me, like, show you guys my favorite restaurants in LA, or you just down with anything. Sometimes it's just, you're just down to watch whatever. Because honestly, when I think about my favorite YouTubers, I literally just will watch them do anything. So if that's where you're at, then that's cool too. I am omega curious about this. So I think I paused because it's 5 minutes. Oh, guys, it's like sizzling. And look at the cuts. Whoa, that's awesome. Okay, I'm just gonna flip this. Okay, sorry for bad camera work. Alexa, shut up. Okay, I'm kind of winging the rest of this just based on, it's just super easy. Do I just take the whole tofu out? Do I cut it inside of it? Oh God, this is where I'm like, my noob is showing. Dude, this can't be right. What do I do with this giant piece of tofu? I think I just cut it into like fours. How do I get it out? Let me think. I got to use my brain. Oh, I drain it. I probably just drain it. Oh my God, I'm so stupid. Okay, water everywhere. I'm an idiot. There is tofu water all over the ground. Guys, what do I do? Help! Okay, I got a piece. This is a disaster. Paper towel, tofu water, tofu water. Dashi soy sauce. I feel like I just put it on, right? Like that's just gotta be it. I sprinkle on some green onion and then some dried tuna. Honestly, this looks pretty good. Okay, 10 minutes is up on the mackerel. Dude, this looks awesome. It's bubbling. Oh my God, I'm taking out hold. Guys, it looks pretty good. The rice isn't done yet, but imagine when it's done, a little cup of rice right there. Woo! Okay, I'm not gonna wait for the rice. I'm gonna try this right now. It's really good. Recommend. 10 out of 10, super easy. This one I'm interested because it's just cold tofu. There we go. It's good. It's exactly what it looks like. It's cold tofu. Oh, the soy sauce is really tasty. Honestly, I would cut this into smaller bits to cover it with more sauce, but the flakes, the green onion, honestly, this is really good. Another recipe down and super easy. This is the easiest thing I've ever made. Mackerel in the air fryer, bam, and then tofu just out of the box. Oh no, that's cool. I wasn't filming anything. Also, one of the secrets in life or like just happiness is getting a pet. I really recommend it. Okay, my rice is done. I'm gonna go finish dinner. but I'm gonna wrap up this vlog. Essentially, yeah, I am back on Twitch. I am gonna be still making content and whatnot. I think sometimes it might be a little sporadic because my brain doesn't know what it wants to do. And I don't know what I want to do all the time. And I'm always like this, boo, 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 boo. And I got ADHD and it's like, okay. And I've been spending a lot of time offline. I know it sounds so cliche, but like I've been reconnecting with old friends and my cousins and family. And I think I just want to put a lot more time into just like friendships and people because that's like feels really good. It's really fulfilling, and family. And I'm like becoming friends with my brother for the first time in my life. TLDR, if you missed that saga, I didn't talk to my brother for like 15 years, since I was maybe like 6 years old or 7 years old. It's been longer than that. Basically since I was 6. My brother and I just have not talked to each other. We had a really strained relationship. I always admired him from afar, as in like I followed what he did. I asked my parents what he was up to, but we never talked. We were both really awkward about it. And then one day, I think it was like 2 years ago, Tina was asking me on stream, like, so what's your relationship with your brother like? And I told her like we didn't have one and I wished that we did. And I was like, maybe one day he'll even see this clip. And funny enough, somebody messaged him on Instagram and sent him the clip, and all she said was like, you should watch this. He emailed me 8 months later and sent me the clip and was like, I didn't know you felt this way and I'd like to become friends. And so we met and we clicked very, very, very well. And it's been a year and like a couple months since, and I just took a bunch of my friends to meet him. Tina got to meet my brother and it was so wholesome. And anyways, so now I'm just spending more time in my life trying to reconnect and connect and make those relationships, or further those relationships, but also share what I think you guys might want to see, or also just share what I want to share, because I know one day I'm going to look back on these vlogs and I'm going to like relive them, and I'm probably like looking at my future self right now, my like 50-year-old self, my 80-year-old self. Hey, my future self is probably mad at the girl looking through the lens right now for thinking that I'm old, because I am still young, but I keep thinking I'm old. Anyways, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm back on Twitch, and I will be sharing more vloggy stuff and restaurant recommendations. I really do want to just make this one video about like my favorite spots in LA, because people come to my chat and they ask me, oh, they're like, I'm coming to LA for the first time, where should I go? And I always repeat the same stuff. So there's a couple, I want to make that video. I just want to share random stuff, maybe like some chit chat, get ready with me, or nighttime routines, or just sharing my favorite things. I feel like that's the kind of content I watch, so it's kind of the content I want to like share with you guys. I don't know how much more gaming content I'll put up. Maybe I will. I'm like, I don't know. My brain is all over the place. If you relate, right? I don't know. I feel like that's just part of being human, is just not knowing what to do all the time and trying to figure it out. But I'm very grateful for this channel. I'm very grateful for the past 2 years streaming on YouTube. I'm very excited to come back to Twitch and to be streaming on Twitch again with no hour obligations anymore. Literally can stream whenever I want. I'm not retired. I'm just like doing things when I feel like it. I'm very, very blessed and so grateful to be able to do this as my full-time thing. I have to sneeze. One more thing, so it's been a couple days since I recorded the whole video that you just watched. It is that I will actually be attempting multi-streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. So ultimately I went live on YouTube on my final YouTube stream, and a lot of people expressed that they would want me to stream on both platforms, especially YouTube viewers who got used to YouTube and watch me on their TV. Apparently, I didn't know people really do that, but a lot of people watch me on their TV, I guess, and enjoy the playback features and just YouTube as a streaming platform in general. So I'm gonna really give it a go, and I will officially be attempting multi-streaming. I will be honest though, I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna like it, so I'm gonna evaluate as I go. If it's too complicated, if I don't know, things just aren't working, I'm gonna be trying to play like music, splitting the VOD track essentially. But on YouTube, I don't think you guys will be able to hear any music. So during like the yapping portions and just like before and after I'm gaming, it might be a little quiet and that might be awkward and I might feel uncomfortable. So I'm just gonna see how it goes. But yeah, that is the announcement. I'm just adding to the end of this video. I am still moving to Twitch, but I'm gonna stay streaming on YouTube. One more thing is that I'm gonna be disabling the YouTube chat so that my mods don't have to juggle 2 chats and I don't have to juggle 2 chats. But yeah, that's it. Okay, thanks for watching.